Okay, cousins, we are in it now for part two of Walt Disney World Swan Hotel. Okay, this hotel has so much other stuff to offer, and there's so much other information I want to give you. So I'm going to try to pack it in as much as possible. Okay, so with this hotel and the upgrades that they did to the rooms, the 756 rooms that they have here, they actually removed the double bed. So standard rooms come with two double beds, but not at the Swan. The Swan, a standard room, comes with two queen beds. That's right. So they do not have the double beds. Here, rather than the double beds, they have two queen beds that are standard. I think that is an absolutely wonderful thing to have. Instead of those two double beds, the two queen beds as a standard is really good. This is good options for families too, because there's more room in the bed than it is in the double beds. I'm just saying, I'm all right with that. Your girl is cool with that. Now, this is the Il Molino New York Trattoria restaurant. So your girl always doing something she ain't supposed to do. So I took a little peruse through the restaurant. This restaurant is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, like the wood beams above it, it just has it's upscale yet casual dining. It is really beautiful. So I'm just going to let you kind of browse this place yourself. So I won't do a whole lot of talking on it, but look at the wood beamings and the paneling. It has that light woodness. Oh, it's so beautiful, cousins. Look. Ah! And yes, this is a casual dining location, and I think is listed as $1 sign. So I think the $1 signs are between like $40 and $50 for the dining. So that's what it's listed as. It's listed as a $1 sign location. But the stars, it has, I think, like 4.2 stars for this location also. But it's really beautiful. Look at, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I love the wood fixtures, the doors, the panels, the wood beaming. It is really beautiful. I had to walk through this location for you so you can kind of see what it has to offer if you decide to dine here. Okay, don't do that. I'm sorry. But this hotel, it has a less chaotic atmosphere, and I don't like to say chaotic when I'm thinking about Disney's. That's why I always say like busyness. But it is considered a less chaotic atmosphere. As we're walking around here, and we were walking around on a Saturday, you see it's not a lot of people here because of the atmosphere. It does have less traffic. And I think that's why a lot of adults like it here. It's considered an escape from the hustle and bustle of the rest of the Disney resort atmospheres. And they do have so many places here that you can eat. They have that chill over there with just like a little bar where you can kind of get like smoothies and other little drinks there. And as we come down this hallway, this is um, Komodo's and the garden grill over here. And the Komodo is I think it's a fine dining sushi restaurant. But when we walk by, as you can see, the doors, well, as you will see, we were trying to get in and your girl couldn't get in. You know, your cousin's always trying to do something that they ain't got no business, and the door was locked. So I couldn't get in, cousins, but I did try. But it's really beautiful. I like that dark paneling on the door and stuff. It was really pretty from what we can see from the outside. But they have so many places here to eat. Now, as we come down this hallway, as you remember from the first video, I told you that they do weddings at the Swan Reserve. And as you can see the cakes. Oh, aren't they beautiful? We couldn't go in because they were actually in there baking, but we can see from the glass they are beautiful. And again, the Reserve is the wedding venue. So if you know of anyone who wants to get married or is thinking about it, and it's much cheaper than the actual Disney venues, send this video to them or just direct them to the Swan Reserve. Now, this one, we're going into the Garden Grove. This is a beautiful location. This tree here, this is a 25-foot oak tree in the middle of the restaurant. It's a centerpiece of this restaurant. It's beautiful. This is also casual dining. It is based upon New York City's Central Park. That's why it has that tree in the middle. But let me give you a little bit of information about this location, the Garden Grove. The Garden Grove used to have character dining. I think it was Goofy and Pluto, if I'm not mistaken. But that was done away with, or they want to use the term suspended, but technically it wasn't suspended. They just stopped it, and they stopped it in 2020 around the pandemic, and they never brought it back. And this location now is only open for breakfast. So it's only open from 7 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and is open, is closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it's only open from Thursdays to Sunday. But that's a little bit of information about this location. So it did have character dining, but they did do away with that. But it is a beautiful location. And also, what used to be at this hotel, I don't know if a lot of people remember, but there used to be a Shula's Steakhouse here. And they closed Shula's. They closed Shula's in about 2024. No, it was closed permanently in 2025. But it had been open here for like 30 years. I think it was basically open a little while after this hotel was open. They put a Shula's Steakhouse here. But now they have the Bourbon Steakhouse that has replaced that here now. So that's just a little tidbit of information. Okay. So we are now on the outside. I have to tell you, the pools here are absolutely beautiful. Okay. They have several pools, but in this one right here that we're about to walk by, this is more adulty, so to say. They have cabanas. You have to pay for the cabanas. The cabanas are separate, but they do have certain things here that goes along with the resort fee. They do have a resort fee of around $50 per night, and there's certain things that you can get that is included in that resort fee, but the cabanas are not. The cabanas are separate. But this is so quiet. It is so calm. This is a real adult atmosphere here. This is really a quiet place to stay. And this location is preferred by couples, adults and small families that want that low-key, mature experience, that mature getaway without all the extra that you get from the other Disney locations. This is that location for that. This is that adult part of your life that you say, hey, you know what? I want to go to Disney, but I want to stay slightly adjacent. And this is, as I said about the Dolphin, this is Disney adjacent. This is not being immersed in the Disney atmosphere. They don't have the characters. They don't have the character dining. You don't see hidden Mickeys. You don't see any of that stuff here. This is a very adult experience at this hotel. And again, this is a Marriott location. So if you stay here and you are a part of the Marriott points, I don't know exactly what they call them, but you can earn points and you can also use your loyalty points if you stay here. And I think they also have the Marriott points, and I think they have Bonvoy points. I'm not quite sure. My Marriott people who stay with Marriott or their Marriott family of hotels, you can correct me on that. But you can use those points here at the Swan and also at the Dolphin. Yeah, look at it. And the Dolphin and the Swans have the same type of color scheme. And at this location, it is in walking distance of Fantasia's miniature golf. So it is in walking distance of that. And I also want to remind you, I did say it on the Dolphin video, but the dining locations do not take Disney dining plans there. So you can't use a Disney dining plan and you cannot use a Disney gift card at any of the restaurant locations. Okay, so you can't use your magic bands. You can't do any of that at these locations. So at the Dolphin, the Swan, and the Swan Reserve, you cannot use the dining plans. You cannot use the Disney gift cards. You cannot use your magic bands. That does not work here. And also with the Dolphin, the Swan, and the Reserve, you have to pay for parking. And of course, if you stay on Disney property does not charge for parking. But the Swan does charge for parking. However, if you are staying at an off-site location, or if you are local to Orlando and want to go to any of these locations on site for dinner, they will charge you for parking, but they will, I don't want to say they will validate your parking, but they will give you like a discount or something preferred, so you won't have to pay all of that money for parking. Okay? I'm just trying to help my cousins out as much as I can and give you as much information as I can. And also, when you stay at these particular hotels, so Dolphin, Swan, and Swan Reserve, they do offer early theme park admission. So you do get the early entry. It's not the hour that when you're staying on property where you get early admission, an hour early admission, I'm sorry. Here you only get the 30-minute early admission. But hey, early admission is early admission. We take what we can get, right, cousins? Hey, I'm just saying. We take what we can get. So they do have the 30 minutes. And look at this grotto. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, tell me this does not just have adultification written all over. This is, okay, let me calm down. This is a very adult setting. Look at how it's like a grotto feel. Okay, forget all that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you imagine just sitting here looking at that waterfall grotto? And they have a slide on this side. They have a slide. This is beautification. This is adultification, adultified, beautification, beautified in the most beautifulest way as we can be beautiful. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm making up stuff. But I'm your cousin and y'all know I'm silly. So I have to give y'all this information. I have to do this for my people. And my cousins don't expect anything less from me than to do this for my people. But this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, unless it's not. And this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. This is peaceful. This is those places that you just say, hey, I just want to get away for a few days. I don't want the hustle and bustle of anything. This is where you go. And these little swans here, these are paddle boats. You can rent those. And the thing about these little paddle boat swans, it is included in the resort fee. So if you are staying on location here or the Dolphin or the Swan Reserve, you can get you a little paddle boat, get your paddle boat on. I think it's only about 30 minutes, but hey, it's a part of the resort fee. And again, the resort fee is about $50 a night. Oh, whew, I'm fanning myself. I'm hot, y'all. I done gave y'all a lot of information. I hope you enjoyed my tour of Disney's Swan Hotel. And if you decide to stay here, let your girl know about it. And if you have stayed here, let your girl know about it. I'm just saying, don't keep things no secret. I love y'all cousins. I'm here for you. I do what I do for you. And as always, I will see you on the other side. Bye, cousins.